A Catholic family and a Catholic high school have filed a lawsuit in the state of Maine. They are challenging the exclusion of faith-based schools from the tuition assistance program. Keith and Valori Radonis are joining the Saint Dominic Academy to help ensure that all families have the option of sending their children to the right school. And we're now joined with Valori and Keith Radonis. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you both for being with us. First of all, Valori, tell us why you want to send your children to St. Dominic's, and how did the state of Maine respond?
We would like to send our children to St. Dominic's because it's a good good education, and it's rooted in our faith. And what was the second part of the question, please?
Oh yeah, just how did the state of Maine respond?
The state of Maine responded well, as we know that they have responded by blocking religious families, religious schools from town tuitioning.
Keith, tell us more about your community and what schooling options are out there for your children.
Sure. We live in a rural town in Maine, and frankly, there aren't many options available for high schools in and around our town. That's why Maine has this town tuitioning program for rural communities, and where our tax dollars would have paid for a public education in a high school in our town. Since there isn't one, we're afforded the right to use that tax dollars are essentially refunded back to us to send our children to a school of our choosing, anywhere in the state or anywhere in the world for that matter.
Now, was it a very difficult decision to file the lawsuit, to take up such a high-profile case?
It took a lot of prayer and thought, but we felt that God put us in a position where He was asking us to do something, and not just for us and for our children, but for the diocese and for the faith at large, and for religious liberty here in America.
Yeah, that kind of goes on to my next question of how important do you think it is, the outcome of determining this rights for parents to be able to decide where their kids go for their education?
I think it's monumental. We don't want anything different than any other family here in the state of Maine. We just want the opportunities that they're afforded, and we feel like we're being brushed aside because of our religious views. So it doesn't matter if you're a Catholic family or a Jewish family or a Muslim family. This is about treating all families that are faith-based equally, as with the rest of the people in the state of Maine.
And Valori, can you give us a quick update on where the case is at and where it stands today?
As far as I know, we are due to have some time in front of the court in July or August for questioning, and I don't know the proper term for that.
Yeah, there'll be a appearance before the court here, either in July or August, with the Beckert firm, and they can probably give some more insight onto exactly where we are in the legal process.
Right.
And talk to us, what both would you want us as Catholics to do for you? I mean, prayer?
Prayer.
Absolutely. Prayer is critical here. And I think that, prayer to open the hearts of those who are making laws like this that are really oppressing those with religious views. I think, prayer and support for, Catholic families and for the Beckert Fund. They're doing great work here for religious liberty for folks throughout the country.
Well, our hearts and prayers go out to you both, and may you continue on this journey.
We appreciate your time. Thank you very much.